Welcome to the Defense and Aerospace Report. I'm Vago Muradian. We recently headed down to Norfolk, Virginia to cover NATO Allied Command Transformation's annual Chiefs of Transformation Conference, a gathering of innovators from across the alliance. We spoke with Kevin McElroy, a business development manager for Advanced Unmanned Air Systems Programs at Rockwell Collins, about the company's Airspace Access technology that allows NATO allies to use military unmanned aircraft in civilian airspace.
My name is Kevin McElroy. I'm a business development manager for Rockwell Collins, concentrating on UAS advanced programs. We've come to the NATO conference because we have some airspace access technology that is very applicable to NATO platforms looking to access the European sky. Our flight management system and certified display, this is based on our manned aviation technology. It actually flies in several manned aircraft. It's a fully certified system in FMS, which is a flight management system, and it will comply to the standards that are being developed for the certified category of UAS that is going to fly in the controlled airspace within EASA. We also have our Command Non-Payload Communications Datalink, or CNPC Datalink. This datalink is designed to run a waveform that complies to the minimum operating performance standards established by RTCA's Special Committee 228 for the civil airspace access of UAS. And so it operates in the UAS safety spectrum established by the World Radio Conference, and it has that certifiable waveform and hardware that will again allow UAS to access the civil airspace. This is actually supporting purely commercial flights with the BNSF rail company in the Southwest United States, flying beyond visual line of sight in excess of 200 nautical miles routinely. UAS have primarily been used in operational theaters where the militaries completely control the airspace and are able to deconflict the UAS entering it. For accessing civil airspace, you need to comply with rules, regulations, and standards that have been established by the Aviation Authority, such as EASA or the FAA. These technologies are enabling UAS to access that controlled airspace. For example, we've done a press release saying that this FMS, this particular setup, is being integrated into General Atomics Sky Guardian that will support the UK Protector. And that reason why the UK is moving to the Protector is because their previously purchased large UAS did not meet any of these civil airspace access standards, and therefore they weren't able to bring them home from places like Afghanistan and then fly them in their own airspace. So if there is a threat or a large level of training that you want to do on the European continent or in those NATO member states' airspace, this is enabling technology to allow that type of airspace access. Right now, the regulations are not final. They won't be fully adopted until the early 2020s. Therefore, the fielding of this technology hasn't completely occurred. This is being integrated into Sky Guardian in anticipation of the final rules being established. We do have other NATO customers. The autopilot that we're using here, the Athena 111M, operates in a tactical UAS from the German Bundeswehr, as well as a U.S. Marine Corps tactical UAS. This allows you to use your UAS in your country, over densely populated areas within controlled airspace, flying right next to manned aviation. It's not the entire solution, but it's critical components of that solution.